so they get.
That's only for people. It's only for people that book appointments. Now, let me just clarify. I have the DWP policy in my pocket, and it clearly states that there's nothing they can do to stop me filming in the public areas of the job centre. They've got a set policy that they must adhere to. Now, their request for me not to film is...
At the Bridge End Job Centre, a man begins filming in a public space, perfectly within his rights. But moments later, security and staff rush in, demanding he stop. Tension builds fast as they claim recording isn't allowed. Police arrive, ready to intervene. But here's the twist. He's done nothing wrong. Everything is legal. Calm and firm, he stands his ground while the officers struggle to justify their actions. What starts as simple filming turns into a powerful test of public rights. Who's right and who's wrong? This moment exposes how fragile our freedoms can be when authority is challenged.
Recording in the building.
Yes, yeah.
If you do stop recording,
no. Why would you ring the police? What crime's been committed?
You're recording in the DWP office where there's no recording. It does say
I tell you what crime's been committed. Do you want me to tell you? Failure to adhere to the terms of your SIA licence. You've not got your SIA. It's not on public display, my friend. It's no good in your pocket.
Public safety.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, mate.
And
cheers.
like I said, the police are being called now.
Why?
Because there's no video, there's no recording.
Yeah, but that's not a crime, my friend. It's not a police matter.
It's public, it's private property.
No, it's public. It's a public space.
It's private property.
It's a public place.
It's private.
100% it's a public place. I've got a DWP policy as well.
Show me.
You want me to show you? Okay. Fine.
Private place, and it does say there, no recording, appointments only.
I'll tell you. Here's the memo that was sent out to all job centres. I'll read it to you. Okay. No, it's my property. I'll keep a hold of it. So.
Sorry, sir.
Yes, my love.
We do not give you permission to film here.
I appreciate you saying that, but I don't need your permission, I'm afraid.
This is a private land.
It's a public place, so everywhere, pretty much everywhere in the UK is private land.
And we have the right to restrict filming.
No, not a public place. You don't.
We do not allow filming and audio recording on our premises without permission.
Yeah,
because this is a private land.
You're reading your training, well done. You're the first person I've seen do that, thank you. It's never ending, folks. It's never ending.
It would end if you leave.
Yeah.
Well, it would end if you let me just film the public information and then I'd leave.
I
am allowed.
Do you not want to read the cameras and we can talk?
Do you not want to read the memo?
The last person coming here, right?
Yeah.
I let him film.
Okay.
I almost lost my job over it because you're not allowed.
But you're not following your training, my friend.
Oh, mate.
You're not following your training.
Just
What are you like shaking your shoulders and that for? But you, right, okay. No, thank you. No, there's the police. We'll talk to them when they get here.
Can you just please leave?
We'll talk to the police. The police are here.
Can you just please leave?
We'll talk to the police.
Can I just ask you please leave again?
As I say.
You are on a private land. You are not allowed to record or film.
It's a public place.
This is a place where lots of vulnerable customers are coming. You are not allowed to record or film. How many times I should be repeating?
So I've talked to the police. They're probably more educated in this subject matter.
Right. Can you just please leave, sir, now?
I can't. The police are here.
Like I said, you are on a private land.
I don't know why you keep shouting at me.
You are not allowed to film
how you keep shouting
or
at me?
record anything.
Hey, gentlemen, how are we doing? Okay? Yeah, not too bad. How's yourself?
Yeah, good.
Good man.
What's going on?
So basically, I've come in to document the public information.
Okay.
And they've called you guys for that. I don't understand why.
What are you documenting the public information?
So I like to share what local training and employment opportunities are available for particular job centres. I travel all over the country doing this, as you can probably imagine, and it's what I do. I'm well frequented with what the job centre policy is, so much so that I have a copy of the memo that was sent out to all job centres in relation to people filming in job centres. I've also got the G4S training guide, so I know what their training is and how they should handle situations such as this. And they've been absolutely appalling. The lady keeps shouting at me, like, despite me speaking to them as I'm speaking to you guys right now. I've remained calm, polite and respectful at all times, and they keep wanting to escalate things for some reason.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. I've said to them, if they just let me film the leaflets, I would have been gone by now.
I know, I get that, but
Yeah.
obviously you can understand that a lot of people in this premises are having private conversations
I understand
about their
that.
employment and stuff
Yeah.
like that, which is why they're obviously hesitant about the video camera potentially picking up private information. So can you understand where they're coming from with that?
I can understand, but the obligation is on them to protect those conversations, not on me.
No, okay.
And every job centre is the same. So no matter which job centre you go into in the country, the layout is always the same. The public area is a wooden floor.
Yeah.
The private area is carpeted, and it's the same in every job centre all over the country. And I always stay within the public area. It's publicly accessible. It's a public place. I'm well within my rights to come and document whatever public information is available. There's QR codes everywhere, for goodness sake. How on earth are you supposed to scan QR codes if you're not allowed to use your camera? It just doesn't make sense.
Okay, so what's the reason you're still here now then?
Because I've not been allowed to film this, and then they said
Is that all you want to do, is film that?
pretty
and then
much. I
leave?
told them that. So that says to them.
I explained to you, you are on a
And she said that she phoned the police,
You're not
and
allowed
she's it's publicly accessible, my friend.
Have you done what you needed to?
Not yet. No, I've been prevented, and then I told you guys we're getting calls, so I had to wait for you guys as well.
The reason they've asked you to leave
Yeah.
is because they've asked you twice to leave now, apparently.
Right.
How long have you been in here yourself?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. I think in that 20-minute period, you should have done what you wanted.
I wasn't able to. They prevented me. They had surrounded me. I couldn't do that.
So what are you actually trying to achieve?
So I have viewers that watch my videos, and some of them are sort of disabled, can't get out and about, and so they rely on the information I share to access services. And I've got viewers all over the world.
Can't they access that through the job centre information themselves?
Some of my viewers are very mistrusted of the job centre, given sanctions and stuff like that, and the way the jobs DWP's conducted themselves.
Those leaflets are going to be accessible online anyway.
Again, some people choose not to access it that way.
That's
I can't talk for
that's
them.
their choice then,
But
isn't it?
again, I'm simply exercising my rights. It's my human right to share, receive and impart information as I see fit, and that's simply what I'm doing. I'm in a public place. I don't see why you guys are here. There's no crime being committed as far as I'm concerned.
We're not saying a crime has been committed.
I understand, that's
but
why you're
there's-
here. You came in a blue light,
But
you
if
came in an
we've got
emergency
any,
call.
but if we've got any inkling that it could potentially lead to an offence,
I've
then
been
obviously we can take matters into
I can say to you that there's going to be no criminal offences on my part. The one thing I will say is there is two people committing criminal offences at this moment in time. This gentleman here and this gentleman here are failing to adhere to their SIA licensing requirements, which probably go up to 6 months in prison and an unlimited fine.
In what regard?
Because they don't have their SIA licences on public display. He's now taking his out of his pocket, but it's got to be on public display, and that's a criminal offence to breach of the licensing requirements. Is it? Oh, sorry, I couldn't see it because of the computer. I apologise, I was wrong. I don't have a photographic memory, my friend. So,
But if we've got any concerns, and if they're addressing any concerns in terms of a disturbance and causing any stress,
I'm
to
not
members
causing
of-
any
No, what I'm
disturbance.
saying is, if
all-
we've got any
it's all
concerns,
documented.
No, that's fine. And as if they've got any concerns, there's any distress to members of the public, then we can ask you to leave, right?
again, it's a public place. You don't have you have no authority here whatsoever.
Who's that now?
You don't have any authority here whatsoever. There's no crime being committed.
I'm not saying there's been a crime.
So-
but
so
what
again-
I'm trying to say, if we've got any inkling that a crime could be committed,
Again,
then
okay.
we have
Fair enough.
authority to ask you to
So you can only go on how I've conducted myself while I've been here.
And that's what we're trying to
And,
address,
and it's
right?
all on film. I've got video evidence. I can make that available if you want to. I've been perfectly reasonable, polite, and calm.
So
throughout the whole
while we're here
interaction.
now, can you tell me what you're trying to, what information you're trying to access?
All this information. Look, there's loads of sort of programs going on that people might want to access that information. Look, there's QR codes everywhere. Like the QR codes require a camera
These
to access
three boards
it.
is literally all you want.
Pretty much. There's
And
nothing,
that's-
there's nothing else here.
And that's open to the public.
There's nothing else here. I don't see why it's so
right there
difficult.
now, it's on record. Are you done then?
I need to get close-ups of it. It's too far away.
Is this information on this board be open to the public to come in and?
So what's the issue?
Are you happy for him to record that and then go?
No, because
Why not?
no video recording is allowed in the building. No photos.
That's been told there's no
So,
video recording.
can I also tell you something else?
People will get notified about the boards and they
Yeah.
go over and they can take a photo of the QR code.
Yeah.
And sit to there, and do
Is that all access online as well anyway? So all that information there is all accessible online?
And the disabled have home visits, so they get.
That's only for people. It's only for people at big appointments. Now, let me just clarify. I have the DWP policy in my pocket, and it clearly states that there's nothing they can do to stop me filming in the public areas of the job centre. Okay, they've got a set policy that they must adhere to. Now, their request for me not to film is a request, I don't have to adhere to that. I'm not working for
This is what we're trying
for DWP.
This is what we're trying to establish.
I understand
now,
that.
okay?
Do you mind identifying yourself, please? I don't see a shoulder number on you.
PCA 231 let's put that.
Where are you based from?
Virgin.
Virgin. Right.
Yeah, it's right below.
The one thing you've got to understand is we get told this. We are following.
You're not, because I've got your training guide in my pocket as well.
Yes, mate.
And I can show you that.
Changes since
What?
people were coming in the film.
I think actually it's very recent. I keep up to date with these things, my friend. I do it all the time. I travel up and down the country.
To make people day
If you had left me alone, what do you think would have happened? What do you think would have happened if you had left me alone? I'd have filmed the notice board and I'd have been gone.
You wanted to be approached.
My friend,
That's
no.
what you wanted
My
to
friend,
be
I've got a track record of going to job centres where I've been left alone and then I'm in about 5
You do
minutes.
it reviews and just try and push people's buttons.
Listen,
That's all you do is sad.
100%, you're wrong.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
sad. And you probably take
If you want
this
to,
and
like, you check out my channel later and you'll find out how wrong you are.
Exactly. You're
You
going to put
know,
us online to get views.
I've been
What channel for what? What is it?
I've got a YouTube channel, social media account.
For what? What reason? What's it for?
I go about places of public interest. I don't just do job centres. I do a multitude of different taxpayer-funded institutions, and I document them for the sake to share with my viewers. So,
what are you sharing?
for in relation,
What are you trying to achieve by coming here and saying? I don't know what.
because, as I said, there's multiple people that watch my content
Yeah.
that can't make out and about. They don't like interacting with DWP, so they use content such as mine to find out about sort of services, job opportunities and that they can access.
But even if they're
right?
not engaging with DWP themselves, there's no harm in them going online to get that information. Doesn't mean they have to interact with the
I
person
can't speak for them, okay? I can't speak for them. I can only tell you through my point of view.
I don't think you're going to achieve much by coming here and video.
Well, my friend, I think you
and that's the only.
You're not here to make friends, you said.
are you, I'm not talking to you, so wind your neck in. So, as I said, like, do you know what my channel is?
I don't know.
So, therefore, in what position?
that's what I've asked you.
In what position are you to sort of make a judgment on that? You're not here to offer an opinion.
I've just asked
but
you what's the channel
but
about.
you're here to act without
And I
fear of
can
favour.
give you my opinion then.
Well, you're not allowed an opinion.
Why
Because you're a police officer, you're supposed to be neutral.
Exactly, that's my opinion.
No, it's not. You're supposed to be neutral.
No, what I'm saying.
You're supposed to work in the law.
What's your name? Sorry.
I don't give out my name, sorry.
Oh, so it's right for me to give your name, but you're not.
But you're a public servant, you're obliged to, it's in your policy.
And as a police officer, if I can still ask you for your.
You can ask me, by all means, but I don't need to provide it. I've not committed
No
a crime. Unless we get to a threshold where you say you have to provide it for X, Y and Z reason. But at that moment in time, we're not there yet, you know.
And if we've got any inkling there's an offence there, then no problem at all.
I can guarantee I've got video evidence, I've got the witness, it doesn't lie. Can I film them? And then that's the matter resolved.
That's what we're trying to establish now.
It's
the
public
reason
information.
for you to be in here, and then as long as they
The other
say
thing-
it's okay, we got no
the
issue.
other thing
We're here to prevent any crimes occurring.
The other
And that's
thing-
the reason why police have been called. Right?
Yeah, the other thing I was...
They've obviously had a concern to call us for a reason. All
Yeah,
right?
they did call you, but the reason's unfounded. There's no crime being committed. You shouldn't answer the call. You couldn't blow lights, for goodness sake.
Yeah,
It's a waste of resources.
because we've had information that a male was refusing to leave when asked. And
Right, that's
the
not a
reason-
crime.
That's the reason why we're here.
That's not a crime.
It could prevent the breach of the peace. Yes, it is.
No, but I've
Still-
not breached the peace. There's a threshold for breach of the peace.
Of course there is.
Like-
If someone's refusing to leave numerous times,
That's not breach of the peace, my friend.
it's prevent the breach of the peace. Yes,
But I've
it
not.
is.
There's been no evidence to
if they-
suggest. There's
if-
no evidence to suggest that I'm about to commit a breach of the peace.
And that's what we're here for, to establish if there is a potential.
It's all on video.
Yeah, I know.
I'll make it available to you.
No problem at all.
No, I'm not hiding
And if
anything.
If it comes to that, then we will.
I'll be perfectly polite and reasonable. I don't see what the issue is.
I'm not saying otherwise, and that's why we're here, just to address this issue, right?
Okay. I've got a question though.
Go on.
Do you sort of abide by your policies and procedures?
Do I?
Yeah, in the course of your duties.
Yeah, of course.
Have you activated your camera today?
Pardon?
Have you activated your cameras today?
I have as entered, yes.
Do you know what the policy is on that?
To make you aware that it's recording.
Did you make me
You're
aware?
recording me. You didn't make me aware
I'm
that
not-
you were recording at the time.
but it's
and
not my
I'm-
policy,
and I'm
my friend.
recording.
It's not
It's a
my policy.
policy. It's a policy.
But did you make me aware?
Okay, the body one's running.
Fair enough.
And the light flashing.
Hey mate, you alright?
Mate, you okay?
I'm okay, yeah.
So I'm well aware that you're well within your rights to film within this building.
Yeah.
Right? They put signs up on the outside.
Signs are unlawful.
Huh?
The signs are unlawful.
No, okay. But not telling you can't film, requesting that you don't film
Yeah.
and stuff like that, right? I get that you're coming in and you're here to audit the building or whatever and put the
You're
signs out, and you're well within your right to do that. So if we can do that and move you on before there are any data protection concerns with everyone else having their appointments. We're happy to facilitate that now.
You're going to move me on?
No, I'm gonna stay with you while you do. Because you said you only wanted to come in and video record the signs and then you were willing to leave.
Yes.
So I'm happy for that to happen.
I don't need a police escort for that.
Okay, but if we're happy that that's going to happen, you're not going to try and video record people who are on their appointments over their shoulders and stuff like that. Then that's fine. Otherwise, we're going to have an issue there.
I've not attempted to do that.
No, and I'm not saying you have.
But even if, like, hypothetically,
Yeah.
if that was to happen, that doesn't constitute a crime.
No, and I understand that. Right? I understand that, right? But you've got to also have some sympathy for some of the people who are
I do, and that's why they're not the focus of my attention, and I've made that perfectly clear to the staff here.
That's why I haven't tried to come in here. You've been tidy with me, which is why I'm being tidy with you now. You know, I'm not forcing you to leave, but you said you want to come in here and film these signs and then leave. So if we can do that, that'd be great.
I'll do it, yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys need to go first.
No, that's fine. We'll stand outside. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, just go in your van.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And I'll be out in 2 seconds.
There you are, super.
All right.
Yeah,
all right, lads. Have a nice day. Sorry, Chief. I just need your ID, please.
Yeah, PC 838 Gary Jones.
And you're from Bridgend as well.
From Bridgend, right.
All right.
Cheers, mate.
Have a good day, lads. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Bye. What's that thing? What's this thing here?
So that's a unit that some of the PCSOs, police community support officers use because they're out on foot quite a lot. They
Is
use
it
it for
really?
breaks and stuff like that.
Oh, fair enough.
So they'll carry keys for that and they'll let themselves in just to grab a drink and have a sit
A
down.
wee kettle and a microwave in it, yeah.
I don't know if it's got electric, but they've definitely got somewhere to sit down in there. Just gives them a chance to get out the sun. It's been quite hot over the last couple of days, hasn't it?
All right, lads, yeah. Anyway, have a good day, yeah. Stay safe. Cheerio.
In this eye-opening video, we witness the tension between public rights and private property. The narrator's efforts to film public notice boards at the Bridgend Job Centre lead to an escalating confrontation with staff and security. Despite their efforts to stop the filming, the situation takes a dramatic turn when the police are called. However, the police ultimately acknowledge the legality of the filming, and the narrator is allowed to continue. This video highlights the importance of understanding your rights in public spaces and serves as a reminder of the constant struggle for transparency and accountability within public institutions. The narrator's calm demeanor and insistence on their rights turn this potential conflict into a victory for freedom of expression. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exposure of UK public service policies and rights.